Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Dear participants, I would like to start by saying welcome. Welcome to the ISA² Mid-Term Conference. I'm very glad to see that many of you are here today in this beautiful Art Deco building to learn and exchange about linking public administrations, businesses and citizens. I would also like to thank my colleagues at the European Commission's ISA² team for organizing this event and everybody who contributes to this rich agenda. Ladies and gentlemen, 2.5 years ago, the ISA² Programme was launched at the From ISA to ISA² Conference. The event was a link between the current programme and its predecessor. Today is half-time for ISA², and we are gathered here to take stock of what has been achieved and to discuss what is next until 2020 and beyond. Let me start with a simple but important statement. The future of Europe is digital. Already today, we communicate through smartphones, we shop online, and about 90% of jobs require basic digital skills. The next decades will make our society and economy even more digital. This is an opportunity that Europe cannot afford to miss. We must take advantage of what new technologies have to offer. The European Commission is keenly aware of the chances and of the challenges of this digital transformation. Since 2015, we have implemented our digital single market strategy and put forward more than 60 initiatives to drive the continent into the digital age. And public administrations have a key role to play. Public administrations are absolutely essential for completing the digital single market. New rules are first developed there, and once legislation is in place, the real work only begins. For citizens and businesses alike, it is only in their direct interaction with public authorities and in their exercise of rights enforced by these authorities that the digital single market becomes real. We therefore need public administrations to be fully aware of and embracing the digital opportunities. They should be open and digital by default. They should be role models. This is a challenge. There are real reasons why the public sector often lags behind industry on digitization. Legal, organizational and budgetary barriers hold us back. But we must keep pushing forward because the benefits are clear. Higher efficiency and transparency, lower costs, and overall more effective public administration. Citizen and business-central digital public services, therefore, are a must at all levels of government, local, regional, national, and European. When we make this a reality, long lines in city halls will finally become a thing of the past. Instead, Europeans will be able to communicate with their administration through the simple click of mouse or the swipe of their fingerprints. So now the question is, what is the main challenge? How do we make this work across borders and sectors? In the European Union, we have the possibility to study abroad, buy property in another European country, or even run a business there. This requires the exchange of information between various actors through very diverse IT systems, all while respecting privacy and security rules. And our mission is to enable this exchange and make it as smooth as possible. We want to make it simple, to link every single person, business and public administration across the European Union. The key to solving this complex issue is interoperability. By removing barriers to digital integration and enabling the seamless flow of data across European Union countries, interoperability will help us bring together all the pieces of our digital puzzle. It is not an easy task, and the European Commission is here to support our member states. Our European interoperability framework offers a holistic approach to achieving interoperability. As a roadmap for the digitization of public administrations, it gives 12 principles and 47 concrete recommendations on how to set up digital public services in an interoperable way. It is very encouraging that European ministers have already recognized the EIF's importance. Last year, in Tallinn, they committed to implement the framework and making digital public services interoperable by default. So, where are we with the implementation of this framework today? The average alignment of European countries to the European interoperability framework is at 75%. So, while we are on a good way already, a lot more is needed. The ISA² Programme provides excellent tools that can increase interoperability. We call them ISA² solutions. You could hear much more about some of them during the previous sessions of this conference and at the exhibition stands. But the European interoperability reference architecture is very important when creating digital public services. When you are building a house, you need a good architectonic plan. It is the same for public services. This project can save public administration costs and make sure their building blocks are organized in an interoperable way. It has been successfully used in Belgium, Czech Republic, Denmark, Estonia, Luxembourg, the Netherlands, and Spain. Maybe you work for an administration and wonder how interoperable your public services actually are. EMAPS is a self-assessment tool that measures how well a public service can interact with other organizations and share data. The tool also provides tailored recommendations on how to improve. This way, we have already assessed over 150 digital public services in Europe and offered recommendations on how to improve them. Ladies and gentlemen, the European Commission knows that the digitization of public administrations requires investment. Our proposal for the next multi-annual budget of the European Union includes strong support for digital. For the first time, the European Union should have a dedicated funding program for digital, the Digital Europe Programme, with a budget of 9 billion euro. A significant part of this budget, 1.3 billion, will fund the deployment and use of digital capacities and interoperability. The other priorities of the Digital Europe Programme are cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, high-performance computing, and advanced digital skills. And all of them are directly relevant for the digital public administration as well. Without cybersecurity, we cannot deliver digital public services. And artificial intelligence allows us to become more responsive and effective. And this is a chance. This is a chance for Europe to become a digital leader. Today's event gives us the opportunity to move forward in our efforts. Let's discover best practices and discuss how to overcome major obstacles. Our task is crucial for the achievement of a borderless digital single market. It is crucial for a united Europe. Before we all go to enjoy our lunch, it is my pleasure to make an announcement. It is at this event that ISA² is launching the second edition of the Sharing and Reuse Awards contest. The aim is to reward the most innovative and impactful shared IT solutions. You can learn more at the Sharing and Reuse stand that is a part of the exhibition here in Flagey. So thank you again for giving me the opportunity to be here with you today. I would like to wish you a very successful day, full of inspirational presentations and very insightful discussions. Thank you very much.